England's national under-21 football team, also known as England Under-21s or England U21s, is considered to be the feeder team for the England national football team. This team is for English players aged under 21 at the start of the calendar year in which a two-year European Under-21 football championship campaign begins, so some players can remain with the squad until the age of 23. As long as they are eligible, players can play for England at any level, making it possible to play for the U21s, senior side, and again for the U21s, as Jack Butland, Wilfried Zaha and Raheem have done recently. It is also possible to play for one country at youth level and another at senior level. The U21 team came into existence, following the realignment of UEFA's youth competitions, in 1976. A goalless draw in a friendly against Wales at Wolves Molineux Stadium was England U21's first result. England U21s do not have a permanent home. They play in stadia dotted all around England, in an attempt to encourage younger fans in all areas of the country to get behind England. Because of the smaller demand compared to the senior national team, smaller grounds can be used. The record attendance for an England U21 match was set on March 24, 2007, when England U21 played Italy U21 in front of a crowd of just under 60,000 at the brand new Wembley Stadium, also a world record attendance for a U21 game. The match was one of the required two ramp-up events the stadium hosted in order to gain its safety certificate in time for its full capacity opening for the 2007 FA Cup final in May. Coaching staff. Head coach, the original and most successful coach is Dave Sexton, who led the U21s from 1977 to 1990. In this period he combined his duties with managing the top-flight clubs Manchester United and Coventry City. After Coventry he took a position within the FA as their first technical director, at Lille. He handed over U21 responsibilities to England manager Graham Taylor's assistant Larry McMenemy for 3 years before resuming control from 1994 to 1996. Peter Taylor took over in 1996 and, although never winning the tournament, his teams had an excellent record. He was controversially removed from the position in early 1999, however, and replaced initially by Peter Reid, who resigned after just one match in charge to dedicate more time to his other job as manager of Sunderland. Howard Wilkinson took over afterwards, yet could only produce 4 wins in 10 competitive matches and quit after a year and a half in charge. David Platt took charge upon his departure from Nottingham Forest. Platt was U21 boss from 2001 to 2004, but had little success before Taylor's return. Taylor left in January 2007, as the senior national manager Steve McLaren wanted the U21s to have a full-time manager. Taylor, at the time, was combining his duties with his role as Crystal Palace boss. On February 1, 2007, Manchester City manager Stuart Pearce was appointed as head coach on a part-time basis until after the European Championships in the summer of 2007. Nigel Pearson, Newcastle United's assistant manager, agreed to become Pearce's assistant. Their first match in charge was a 2-2 draw against Spain on February 6, 2007 at Derby County's Pride Park Stadium. For the match against Italy Nigel Pearson took charge as Stuart Pearce had club commitments. Steve Wigley assisted Pearson. Pearce was dismissed as Manchester City manager on May 14, 2007, before the 2007 European Championships, but on July 19, 2007 he was named full-time U21s coach. He remained in the post until June 2013, when it was announced that his contract would not be renewed. On July 31, the FA announced that England's senior manager Roy Hodgson would take charge of an England U21 friendly match against Scotland at Bramall Lane. The match ended in a 6-0 win for Hodgson's side. Former England international Gareth Southgate was made manager of the under-21 team on August 22. Other staff, competition history. As a European U21 team, England compete for the European Championship, with the finals every odd-numbered year, formerly even-numbered years. There is no Under-21 World Cup, although there is an Under-20 World Cup. For the first 6 European Under-21 football championships, England did well, getting knocked out in the semi-finals on 4 occasions and winning the competition in 1982 and 1984. Then, as one might expect with a rapid turnover of players, followed a lean period. After losing to France in the 1988 semi-final, England then failed to qualify for the last 8 for 5 whole campaigns. In the qualifying stages for the 1998 tournament, England won their group, but fate was not on their side. Because there were 9 groups, and only 8 places, the 2 group-winning nations with worst records had to play off to eliminate one of them. England lost the away leg of this extra qualifying round and were eliminated on away goals to Greece. In effect, England finished 9th in the competition despite losing only one of their 10 matches. England qualified for the 2000 finals comfortably. Under the 1996 appointed Peter Taylor, England won every match without conceding a goal. But with 3 matches to play, Taylor was replaced in a controversial manner by Howard Wilkinson, who won the next 2 matches. The 3 goals conceded in the 3-1 defeat to group runners-up Poland were the only blemish on the team's qualifying record. England got knocked out in the group stage of the European Championship finals in 2000 under Wilkinson. After enlisting former international star David Platt as manager, England qualified for the 2002 tournament in Switzerland. Again, England did poorly in the group stage. Platt's England failed to qualify for the 2004 tournament and he was replaced by the returning Peter Taylor. Taylor's England qualified from the group but lost to a strong France team in a 2-legged playoff and failed to qualify for the 2006 tournament. The next campaign started shortly after the 2006 finals, the qualification stage of the 2007 competition. UEFA decided to shift the tournament forward to avoid a clash with senior tournaments taking place in even-numbered years. The qualification stage was heavily reduced, being completed in a year's less time. In a 3-team qualification group, England qualified over Switzerland and Moldova, and then won a 2-legged playoff with Germany to qualify for the finals to be held in the Netherlands. At the tournament, England progressed through to the semi-finals where they led for the majority of the match against the hosts. However, after a late equaliser and a marathon penalty shootout, England were eliminated. In 2009, England finished as runners-up, losing 4-0 to Germany in the final. England finished second in their qualifying group for the 2011 championships in Denmark. They subsequently defeated Romania in the playoffs to qualify for the finals tournament, where they were knocked out in the group stage after a 2-1 defeat to the Czech Republic. Note: the year of the tournament represents the year in which it ends. Results in fixtures: 2013 Euro, 2015, 2015 UEFA European Under-21 Football Championship. Qualification. Group stage. Playoff. Other fixtures: 2014 Toulon Tournament. Group stage. Third place playoff, friendly matches, players, leading appearances. Note: Club S represents the permanent clubs during the players' time in the under-21s. Those players in bold are still eligible to play for the team at the moment. Leading goal scorers. Note: Club S represents the permanent clubs during the players' time in the under-21s. Those players in bold are still eligible to play for the team at the moment. Current squad: players born on or after January 1, 1992 are eligible until the end of the 2015 UEFA European Under-21 Football Championship. Names in italics denote players who have been capped for the senior team. The following players were named in the squad for the 2015 UEFA European Under-21 Championship qualification playoffs against Croatia. Recent call-ups: the following players have also been called up to the England Under-21 squad and remain eligible. Player withdrew from the squad before any games had been played. Past squads: 2000 UEFA European Under-21 Football Championship squad, 2002 UEFA European Under-21 Football Championship squad, 2007 UEFA European Under-21 Football Championship squad, 2009 UEFA European Under-21 Football Championship squad, 2011 UEFA European Under-21 Football Championship Squad, 2013 UEFA European Under-21 Football Championship Squad. References. External links. Official FA England Under-21 website contains listings of current England U21 players. UEFA Under-21 website contains full results archive. The Rec Sport Soccer Statistics Foundation contains full record of U21 championship hosts and additional statistics, such as the group winners table for the 1998 qualifiers.